I may have swiped the card one too many times because these Lego deals were good for me. Even Stella is perturbed on how much I swiped. She just jumped on my lap for today's video. So what's up, everybody? I'm your host here, Cristo from Stud City. The Lego deals don't stop, and the news never sleeps, right? So in today's video, I've received a bunch of comments asking to see some of the orders I've placed because I'm officially at 13 orders through Lego, and it's gotten kind of expensive. And I thought it'd be worthwhile to put in a video because this 20% cashback has been truly amazing. So without further ado, let's jump straight on into it. At the time of recording, guys, this promotion and all these deals are still live. So if you are interested in picking them up, well, I would just say go for it because Rakuten, not only do they have a $40 sign up bonus if you use the link in the description below, but you'll get 15 to 20% cash back on Lego or even anything else if you're shopping online. So anyways, Lego has a bunch of sealed items like the Arc 170s down to $60, Coruscant Guard gunships 15% off, the Ahsoka Jedi Interceptors 15% off, Home One Star Cruisers 15% off, Acclimators 15% off, Creative Play Droid Builders 25% off, Droidicas 20% off, Executive Super Star Destroyers 15% off, T6 Shuttle 25% off, 504's Battle Packs 20% off, Invisible Hand 25% off, and Bark Speeder 20% off. Now, if I'm not mistaken, many of these sets, like example, the Creative Play Droid Builder, no, that was not on, I don't think that one's on double points, but not just, it doesn't end there because there's still double points going on as well as these discounts and sales that make these deals extremely stackable. So like I said, I want to go through all of my deals that I picked up today. So let's just start things off with my 13 orders. So the first one here is coming from last night where we shopped live on our live stream, and Stella was probably sleeping at my feet. Look how she's even excited about the Lego deals today. I ordered the Imperial Star Destroyer. Now, for those of you who are probably wondering, Cristo, why didn't you just get it at Amazon? It was 30% off. Well, I wouldn't have been able to get the 20% cash back. So the 20% cash back added about $30 to $35. I don't know the exact amount off the top of my head. I'm assuming like 31 or 32 bucks in cash back. That's dollars back in this guy's account off the $160 MSRP price point. So that brings me down to $130. Again, not including taxes. You'd have to pay taxes on both of them. So why even mention it? So there we go. We're down to $130 versus the $112 one on Amazon. However, I was also getting double points on this. So it's 10% in points, which is an additional $16 that goes credit to my Lego account. So that $130 now gets brought down to $114. So you're literally just $3 more expensive than Amazon. However, I'm also getting this Camino training facility, which is valued around $50 to $70, and also this $5 Millennium Falcon build. And then I threw in a keychain, so that cost me a little bit more. But anyways, you could see why my rationale makes sense, why I went with the Imperial Star Destroyer from Lego.com rather than Amazon. I think it just made the most sense for me as a Lego investor. But hey, everybody's different. If I was just buying the set and I didn't need the promos or anything like that, I would probably take the discount as well. Moving forward, my next purchase here is double Darth Maul's Sith Infiltrator with 2 Commander Cody brickheads, as both of these sets are retiring at the end of the year. You can see the grand total was, well, I guess I don't know the grand total, 140, 160, so probably again $170, which would equate to around $31 in cash back for the 20% from Rakuten. Also, you got to think Darth Maul's Sith Infiltrator is also double points, so you're getting 2x points on that. And then I do get all the GWPs. And you can see, again, another trend that's to follow. I added a keychain because the keychain definitely voided the exclusives. I don't remember if this is an exclusive, but all my orders got their cash back. So the keychain trick worked for me, and I posted that on my Instagram story as well. The next order was 4 copies of the Imperial Dropship versus Rebel Scout Speeder. I love this one, super bullish on it in the long-term 25-year anniversary. And again, as you'll notice, I added a keychain, hence why I already got my my Rakuten cash back. Next up here, we have the Creative Play Droid Builder. Now, I'm gonna say it. I don't think this set's amazing. We went through the values of this on our live stream the other night. But the Young Lamb minifig, the cheapest brand new one is around 35 to 40 bucks. So just right there, on a $75 discounted set, it's not bad with all the GWPs. I didn't go heavy on it. I only got 2, got some skin in the game. I can't really resist myself. And then the other order, which was the last one from the May the 4th promotions, is the Arc 170 and the Coruscant Guard gunship. I got 1 copy of each of those, and you can see the price thresholds got me all the promo items. So I was able to hit all the thresholds and got that, and of course got my cash back already. So that was, I think, 5, maybe 6 orders. Yeah, 5 orders just in that last night. Now going a little bit down the road, Sadly, these orders do not have the 20% Rakuten stack. I think they're only 2.5%, but hey, it all adds up in the end game. But this one is already shipped. It's the Darth Maul Sith Infiltrator. Again, 2 more copies of that bad boy with a Brickheads here and another keychain. Hence the reason why I'm getting my cash back. The other order here was, again, I forgot a keychain in this order, but Darth Maul's Sith Infiltrator ×2 and then 1 Imperial dropship. The next order was 2 of the Desert Civ and Starlight Pack. In hindsight, guys, I definitely wish I waited on these orders. There's the keychain added in. I definitely wish I waited on these orders to get the 20% cash back from Rakuten. But hey, we got our skin in the game early, and we continue to like dollar cost average is the best way I look at it, and the best way I can put it in investing terms, to like lower our price points and entries. So the next one here, this was actually a canceled order because I ordered the Imperial dropship for Rebel Speeder. I actually had to call Lego and get a new pencil case promo code. So hopefully that comes in one of the other orders that we put it in, but who knows? I guess we'll see. So that's a canceled order there that unfortunately didn't happen. We also got the Ghost and Phantom in one order. So 1 copy of that bad boy added to the cart, and got the Joe Hogan poster to go along with it. Again, getting the Rakuten stack, but just 2.5%, not a heavy discount, and double points on the Ghost. And then the other order was, this would be the last Lego.com order, and 4 copies of the Imperial dropship. Again, this is already delivered as well. So this and the Ghost are already delivered. I also went in stores. That's probably why you're like, hey, Christian, I only see 11 orders. Well, I went to the Lego store, got 2 orders. I bought a Jango Fett Slave 1, which we gave away. Really awesome there. So I bought that day 1. And then I also in-store bought, I think 4 copies of the Rebel Speeder set, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe 3 copies and something else. But anyways, I don't remember exactly that order, but did not get any Rakuten stack. However, I will like to say this deal is still live if you're contemplating on buying Lego with this 20 or 15% cashback. If you are hesitant, I wouldn't wait. At the time of recording and at the time of launch, all of these GWPs and promotions are still alive. And it's a shocker to me, but if the Kabito trading facility goes out of stock, it's going to just totally kill off the deal a little bit. It's going to be like, well, why didn't I just buy? I would have got the promo with it. So definitely act quick if you plan on purchasing. If you're like hesitant, I would say go for it. And then, you can always cancel your order at the end of the night if you're like, I probably shouldn't have done that. I don't want to do it. So it's better be safe than sorry, because this is truly a great deal. This is definitely the best deal of 2025, at least in my eyes. And I think it shows. I've literally placed 13 orders, which 13 times bad math off the top of my head, say, is a $200 order roughly. That's about $2,500 worth of Lego that I spent on, because this deal is just is pretty awesome. So anyways, let me know if you guys made any purchases. Did you get incentivized to go further into May 4th? Of course, sign up with Rakuten with the link in the description. But most importantly, are you swiping the card with 20% off, or are you waiting for even further deals later on in the year? As always, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I do think it's a little bummy that Lego started a May 1st huge promotion and then continued to discount it as things went on. But hey, it happens. Hopefully we could reflect on this in future Lego deals in the future, and I will definitely be bringing this as a case scenario in future videos. Anyways, hope you guys have an amazing rest of the day. Happy Revenge of the 5th, and we'll see you in the next video.